One of the best ways to improve the experience of working in an office is to have a great facilities service center for employees who need to engage with our maintenance teams. Let me show you how to set one up. Hi, Matt Beran, Product Specialist at InvGate. With InvGate Service Desk, you can build an awesome facilities self-service portal to better serve your staff's needs. Before we get started, you can always grab a trial instance of our software at try.invgate.com and follow along, and you'll also find a link in the description below. Modern facilities and maintenance teams need a system to track the work of building services and frontline staff. However, you don't need to add another tool to your company tech stack in order to do so. You can easily expand your IT or HR tools to other areas of the company, and maybe even share some of the costs. So, whether you're sharing a system with another team or still using a shared inbox, InvGate Service Desk can help. To get started, you'll populate the facilities team in the system. Under Settings, Help Desks, I've set up a simple structure that includes two basic levels. Facilities level 1 and level 2, so we've got a frontline support staff, and then if they need to, they can escalate to level 2 for work that they aren't equipped to handle. Once you have your teams populated, you can start managing work. It's as simple as that. They can start creating requests and managing them in the system. However, you might want to create some specific requests. For this, you would go to Settings, Catalog. In here, I've created a couple generic requests, one called General Services and Maintenance, as well as Building Services. Any services or inquiries that your team manages should be created here. And these items have some really useful features to make them very usable. So for instance, for building services here, I put a simple building circle checkmark as an icon to make it really easy to identify, as well as adding a description here, and you can add keywords like bathrooms, cleaning, conference rooms, all of the keywords that people might be searching for to get help on this specific subject. Now, I can choose to feature this category, which puts it right on the front page of the portal, as well as setting the assignment team. So here I've got it set to Help Desk, Facilities. Now that your Help Desk levels and service categories are created, your maintenance team can start managing incoming work. You can even integrate your usual communication channels, like email or Microsoft Teams, so that the end user can keep contacting the department as usual. But if you're expanding the IT tool, you can provide more features for your facilities team to use. For instance, for more complex requests like office moves, you might need to have a workflow. These workflows, like onboarding or facilities management, include multiple steps and approvals between teams. This way, you can manage complex work and make sure that the right work gets set to the right teams. Finally, you'll want to populate the knowledge base with any policies, how-tos, and frequently asked questions so that your agents can reference them and easily attach them to tickets. These can also be made available for your self-service portal for employees to find on their own. Once you've been using the system for a bit, you'll want to start reporting on the workload. For that, you can simply navigate to Reports and start building. Here's one that I've built that gives me the ticket volume per quarter per team. So I can click on Facilities here and just show facilities tickets. And if there's more information I want to see, like maybe I want to see the agent that was assigned to this ticket, I can just drag and drop that here, and now I'll see all of my facilities agents and how many tickets they're handling per quarter. These reports can be run manually or emailed automatically on a set schedule. The last step is to put in some of these requests to make sure that they're working as expected. So here I'll create a building services request as a test. And maybe this is a high priority request where I need a conference room for 100 people on Friday. Can you help me find one and get it set up for training? And now I can just put in this request and facilities will have this maintenance request. I can then also log in as the specific agent who's going to manage this work. And what I'm going to see is the back and forth between customers, and I can say conference room 32 will fit your purpose perfectly. And I'll make sure it's set up for training on Friday. Now, I might need to have a subtask so I can make sure that that gets done. So I'm going to say set up conference room 32 for training. And I'm going to assign that to one of my colleagues, Fede. And I'm going to put the due date on here as Friday so that he gets a reminder. And actually, I'm going to do it Thursday at 6 o'clock. What's great about this system is that if you want, you can add a workflow and have these tasks set up automatically for you. Or you could set up an approval system. Or just keep it manual like this, whatever works for your team. As you can see, this system is built to make agent work easy and designed to reduce the need to train, and you don't need to wait for your platform teams to change your processes. You can make them yourself right in this system. And this is just a small portion of the features of InvGate Service Desk that make facilities and maintenance operations simple and easy. For more on this topic, check us out on YouTube or discover our solutions by signing up for a trial at try.invgate.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon.